They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to College Park, Maryland. This is SC Stadium, home of the Maryland Terrapins. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the California Golden Bears, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Terrapins will kick this deep to start us off. And the kickoff will be returned. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Freshman shows inexperience. Lucky he didn't get intercepted. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball, that's a big third down defensive play.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that third down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here's the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
2nd down play coming up. To the air, it's Montgomery. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team because
he's in the clear. Inside the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Maryland.
offense. Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Golden Bears. He'll stroll into the end zone. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking to this guy anymore.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Quick pass. The catch is made. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Looking to pass. It's Montgomery. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And this one is caught. Makes a move and breaks free. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game,
deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Terrapins.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. 2nd touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Fires it to the wideout. Receiver makes the catch on the comeback route. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. And he drops back in the gun. 4th down pass is incomplete, but there's a marker down. A crucial call here. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. Scanning the field. It's Montgomery. He's running out of time here. Up with room to run. Right down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal. The Terrapins hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Defense is coming after him. This throws throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Now they come up second and goal from the 3. They're going to run the option. They've got him again. Defense making it very tough down here on the goal line.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Turner trying to create good field position. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Well, Kurt, Maryland has the lead here. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in. So the misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He finds the running back in the flat. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Oh, he breaks free. Still going. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback.
Touchdown, Cal. They couldn't stop him there. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. The Maryland offense is back out on the field now. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. He'll hand it off. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Throw to the running back in the flat. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
A quick throw out left, complete. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
The ball is caught. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
And the Terrapins begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
42, Spider.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back, it's Montgomery. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Can he make it to the marker? And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The Terrapins will look to convert here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Terrapins.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. First down. Looking to throw the ball. And he'll finally let it fly deep to the right. Aggressive ball, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
This time it's complete. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. Looking to throw it again. Running out of time in the pocket. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Could take it all the way. Past the 20. Touchdown, Maryland. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They take some play back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
He'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he... Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
The pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Looks right for a quick completion. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Looking deep to the right side. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up with a first down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to throw it from the red zone. On the move now. And left with no option. Just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Looking for the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Touchdown, Golden Bears. Still no answer for this offense.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. One more play before they head to the locker room. The quarterback making some changes at the line. To throw, it's Montgomery. He escapes the pocket. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Golden Bears will kick this away to start the second half. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. QB to the tight end for a completion. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? He's past the 30. Football comes out. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
This offense an opportunity, have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. On first down, it's play action. Pass caught. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins. A great catch and run for 6.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Cal's offense takes the field now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Breaks into the clear. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7. The Golden Bears looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Throws to the tight end. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on 4th down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And the Golden Bears with 1st and 10 here.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Caught by the receiver. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, that first half could not gone any worse for this offense, but give them credit. They made the adjustments that they needed to. They're coming out looking much better here to start this second half.
Back to throw again. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3,
The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
To the air, it's Montgomery. Quick catch over the middle. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's
looking deep down the left side. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. It's a shotgun handoff here.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Maryland.
Well, when everybody's covered, the tight end can be a quarterback safety blanket, especially when you're looking towards the end zone. Great catch to get them in for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Second down, we're going to throw it. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. Well, Kirk, Maryland has the lead here. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Here's a throw underneath to the back.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job.
Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
There's the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the single back takes the handoff. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Catch made. Looking for the goal line. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The Golden Bears will line up now. It's first and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And tests the middle and gets stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And they try the middle, but stop for no gain.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now, as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and
touchdown, Cal. This offense really clicking.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. And it's up and good.
The extra point is good. That makes the score Maryland 49, Cal 28.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Maryland offense is back out on the field now. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's first down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Back to pass. It's Montgomery. Couldn't find anybody open. He just has to throw it away.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made over the middle. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. And that should secure the victory, and they dodged the upset trap here, Kirk. They came in, handled the pressure of this early season collision, and really set the tone for an outstanding season.
Yeah, they really have. To walk out of here tonight with a big win should give them a ton of confidence going forward. Not to mention, a win like this on a nationally televised stage, it's going to carry a lot of weight as this year progresses.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Getting set. Here's second down. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Just a critical error here by this offense late in the game, working with the lead. The last thing you want to see is obviously a turnover. But give credit to this defense. They got the ball back to their own offense, and now they got a real shot.
Breaks loose at the 45. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Golden Bears. There was no catching him that time.
Oh, my, what a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Now with no time left in this blowout loss, the PAT, just a formality. And they knock through the PAT, the final play of this loss.